Welcome back to Next Bike World, where power meets precision, and today we're diving deep into one of the most thrilling sport touring machines of 2025, the BMW S1000 XR. If you're hunting for the perfect blend of superbike performance and long-distance comfort, this beast should be on your radar. In this video, we're taking you through everything that makes the 2025 BMW S1000 XR two-wheeled weapon of choice, from its specs and performance to design, tech, and of course, the price tag. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is the BMW S1000 XR? It's not a supersport, and it's not your typical adventure bike. It's a high-performance sport touring motorcycle that takes the DNA of BMW's S1000RR Superbike and fuses it with the versatility and upright comfort of an adventure tourer. Think of it as a high-adrenaline machine designed to eat up mountain roads, racetracks, and highway miles all in one ride. For 2025, the S1000 XR receives a host of upgrades, both subtle and substantial. At the heart of it is the same tried and tested 999cc inline-4 engine that's derived from the RR, but now it produces even more refined power. We're talking 170 horsepower at 11,000 revolutions per minute and 114 newton-meters of torque at 9,250 revolutions per minute. That's an increase of around 5 horsepower compared to the previous model, making this the most powerful XR ever. The engine is tuned for a broader torque curve, giving you instant acceleration in any gear without sacrificing smoothness on the highway. It screams when you want it to, but it also purrs comfortably when you're cruising at legal speeds. BMW has also worked on reducing internal engine friction and optimizing the cylinder head, which translates to a livelier throttle response. And don't worry, this machine is still Euro 5 Plus compliant, meaning it's cleaner and more efficient than ever. The power delivery is linear, predictable, but still ferociously exciting. Whether you're overtaking on a country road or carving up twisties in the Alps, the XR delivers. Now, let's talk about chassis and ride dynamics. One of the highlights of the S1000 XR has always been its agility, and the 2025 model continues that tradition with some welcome refinements. The bike gets an updated frame and subframe design that improves rigidity while reducing overall weight. Combined with BMW's Dynamic ESA or electronic suspension adjustment, this XR rides like it's on rails. The suspension system adapts in real time to road conditions, rider inputs, and load weight. Whether you're riding solo or two-up with full panniers, the XR stays composed, planted, and confidence-inspiring. Braking duties are handled by dual 320mm front discs with radially mounted 4-piston calipers, while the rear features a 265mm single disc. These are assisted by BMW's latest ABS Pro system, which now features cornering sensitivity and rear lift detection. Translation: you can brake harder and later into corners without sacrificing control, even on wet or slippery roads. Moving to the designate, the 2025 S1000 XR looks sharper, sleeker, and more aggressive than ever. The front end now features redesigned LED headlights with adaptive cornering lights that illuminate your path as you lean. The fairing has been tweaked for better aerodynamics, reducing wind resistance while still protecting the rider at high speeds. There's a new paint finish called Light White and Motorsport, which gives the bike an even sportier edge, especially with the optional M package. And yes, you can still opt for the classic triple black or racing red if you want to fly under the radar. From any angle, the XR looks fast even when it's standing still. It has that menacing, angular aesthetic that screams performance but doesn't forget that it's a tourer at heart. The ergonomics are upright, the handlebars are wide for better control, and the foot pegs are positioned just right to keep fatigue at bay during long rides. Speaking of touring, the comfort and tech suite on the 2025 XR is nothing short of impressive. The seat has been redesigned for better long-distance comfort, and the bike now comes standard with keyless ride, cruise control, heated grips, and a 6.5-inch full-color TFT display. This display is one of the best in the business, offering crisp graphics, customizable layouts, and seamless smartphone integration through BMW's Motra connected app. Navigation, calls, music, ride data, you name it, It's all accessible without ever taking your hands off the bars. Want more tech? The optional touring package adds features like GPS prep, additional USB-C ports, and even a tire pressure monitoring system. Riders who crave sport bike features will appreciate the Dynamic ESA packages. The Dynamic package includes features like Shift Assistant Pro for clutchless up and down shifting, Riding Modes Pro with customizable throttle and engine braking settings, Dynamic Traction Control, and Engine Brake Control. The M package, on the other hand, includes lightweight M forged wheels or optional carbon wheels, an M endurance chain, and even a sportier M seat. Another major highlight is the adjustable windscreen, which can be changed on the fly with one hand and offers excellent wind protection without creating turbulence around the helmet. The XR also offers plenty of storage options thanks to optional hard side panniers and a top chassis, ideal for those extended road trips. Fuel economy: the XR delivers around 44–48 miles per gallon depending on your riding style. That gives you a real-world range of over 200 miles from the 20-liter fuel tank, making it a solid option for serious touring riders. And despite its high performance, the maintenance schedule remains relatively friendly, with long service intervals and strong reliability backed by BMW's global dealer network. Let's touch on the electronics and safety features. BMW's suite of rider aids includes Hill Start Control Pro, which holds the brakes for you on an incline. There's also a new intelligent emergency call system, which can automatically alert emergency services in the event of a crash. Combine that with traction control, wheelie control, slide control, launch control, and engine drag torque control, and you've got one of the most technologically advanced motorcycles in its segment. So, how much does all this cost? The base price of the 2025 BMW S1000 XR starts at around $18,495. That gets you the core machine with all the essential features. Add in the Dynamic and Touring packages, or the M goodies, and you're looking at closer to $22,000 to $24,000, depending on how deep you go into the options list. Yes, it's a premium machine, but when you consider the performance, tech, and comfort packed into one bike, it's genuinely one of the best bang for your buck offerings in the sport touring segment. The S1000 XR's closest rivals include bikes like the Ducati Multistrada V4, KTM 1290 Super Duke GT, and the Yamaha Tracer 9 GT Plus. Each of those machines brings something unique to the table, but few can match the XR's mix of track-ready performance and high-mileage comfort. And with BMW's extensive accessories and customization options, you can make this bike truly your own, whether you're commuting through the city or crossing entire continents. So, what's the verdict? The 2025 BMW S1000 XR continues to be the king of high-performance sport touring. It's blisteringly fast, incredibly comfortable, and loaded with enough tech to satisfy even the most demanding rider. Whether you're pushing hard through the canyons or just cruising into the sunset, the XR delivers an experience that's equal parts adrenaline and luxury. It's a machine that doesn't force you to choose between performance and practicality, you get both, and then some. If you're looking for a motorcycle that can do it all with the power of a superbike and the comfort of a tourer, the BMW S1000 XR should be at the top of your list. It's not just a bike, it's a statement on two wheels. Thanks for watching Next Bike World. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss more in-depth reviews, first rides, and all things two-wheeled. Got questions about the XR or want to see it compared to its rivals? Drop a comment below and we'd love to hear from you. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep it on two wheels.